Hey guys, Blade Blabber here. This is not going to be a knife review. This is going to be a flashlight review. The flashlight I'm going to be reviewing is the 4sevens Preon 1 S2 edition. This is the smaller version of the Preon pen lights made by 4sevens. And it's a really great everyday carrying light. I've been carrying this for almost 2 months now, and barely any problems with it at all. I don't really have any problems with it, you know. It's just really great everyday carry light. Really love it. So this is why this is going to be a short review. I'm just going to basically go over the specs for you and tell you how awesome it is. So basically, you got a Cree XP-G S2 LED bulb in there, and on high, a max. I'll start off at low because it starts there. So on low, all you have to do is to turn it on is to twist the top cap. So on low, you have 2 lumens of light shining. Then turn it off, twist it back, and then twist it back on to medium. That's 13 lumens. Then off and back on again on max, and that's 60 lumens. I am going to go in a dark room at the end of the review and show you guys really how bright this thing is, because the video out here just on my desk doesn't really show how great this light is. Focus in here. That light kind of screwed it up, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, so I am going to show you how bright it is later in the review, but at the end of the video. But so yeah, it gets up to 60 lumens, which is pretty good for the size of this light. There it goes. So yeah, for 60 lumens for the size of this thing is pretty good, and you're going to be paying about 30 to 40 bucks on this. So it's not it's not too much money, and it's well worth it for this light, because you get lots and lots of time of use out of this, and help you get through your day lots of times. I use my light all the time, and I don't see why people don't carry flashlights with them all the time like I do. I think everyone should, not just the gear community. More people should be carrying flashlights, because it's just such a useful tool to have with you every day. So the low can stay on for 23 hours, which is pretty substantial. The medium stays on for 6 hours, and the max stays on for 37 minutes. I've had this light for almost 2 months now and haven't replaced the battery yet, and it still hasn't gotten any dimmer. So it has been, and I use it every day, so it has been holding its battery pretty good, holding its battery life. The length is 2.95 inches. Diameter is 0.55 inches. And weight is 0.6 ounces, so it's very lightweight and not very big at all. It has this pocket clip on there. I have heard lots of complaints on the pocket clip bending out, but mine seems extremely strong and sturdy. Clips onto pants great. Not coming out at all. Love the pocket clip on here. Very strong. No problems with the pocket clip. The only thing I don't like is it has this lip that comes out right here, and if you have any loose threads, they'll get in there, and then when you lift it, if you lift your shirt up, it pulls your light out with it. So that's happened quite a bit to me. That's the only thing bad about this. I'm sure you could just kind of file that down if you want to, but it's not a huge deal for me. It does have a couple other modes after you get through the first 3. It has a strobe, an SOS, a low beacon, and a high beacon. So basically how you get to those is you go low, medium, high, then you get to the other functions. So I'll show you that here. Low, medium, high, low, medium, high. That's the strobe. That goes for 1.6 hours. Then you go to SOS. That can go for 2.4 hours. Then after that you go to the high beacon, I think. Yeah, that's the high beacon. That goes for 8 hours. Then you go to the low beacon. That's 40 hours. So the low beacon does go for quite a bit. And you know, really great functions on this little light you get here. Really love the 4sevens Preon 1 S2 edition. Really, like I said, no problems with it at all. Awesome everyday carry light. I suggest that if you want a good small light that you don't even know is in your pocket and still gives you a ton of light, I'd suggest getting this. And I'll show you how it is in the dark. Okay, so I'm in my closet, and I'm about 10 yards from the wall in this crawl space. You can't see anything right now, but I'm going to go to low and I'll just show you all the functions. So first, this is the low function on the Preon 1, the S2 version. Here's low. So you can just barely see anything there. I can see a lot more than what you can see on the camera. The whole room is pretty much, I can see the whole wall and everything on the shelf back there. You really can't see nearly as much as I can. So then here's medium. Okay, you guys can see a lot more now. See, this is medium. And at 13 lumens. And yeah, the whole, pretty much most of this closet back crawl space is lit up for me now. It is not nearly as bright on the camera as it is for me, like I said. And now here's the high. A lot brighter, as you guys can see. This is a very bright light, especially for the size. You can get some really expensive, not really expensive, but more expensive lights that might be this size or smaller and brighter than this, but for $30 to $40, this is great price, great light, and great price. Okay, now I'll show you the other functions. So like I said, you have to go to low, medium, high, then low, medium, high, then you get to the strobe. So low, medium, high, low, medium, high, strobe. And here's going to be your SOS. And then here are your beacons. High beacon and low beacon. So that's pretty much it on the Preon 1 S2 edition. Blade Blabber out.